Today, my heart swells with pride as I reflect on the legacy of 55 years ago. And I secure the inheritance of a nation forged from sacrifice and ambition, mine to hold dear, mine to protect, mine to preserve for future generations. And this is the cord that will link us to our patriotic forebears as long as the love of freedom and the desire for a better Anguilla exists in the hearts and minds of men and women throughout this land. So how do we ensure that we work together to tackle the issues of an increasingly global economy, high debt, financial hardship, social decline, disenfranchised youth, and gun violence? This requires unity. It requires commitment and patriotism. Ladies and gentlemen, Anguillians here and abroad, patriotism involves making a commitment to this nation that extends beyond our own immediate self-interest. It must involve the willingness to sacrifice for a larger cause. True patriotism cannot be forced or legislated. It must reside in the hearts of our people, cultivated in the heart of our culture, and nurtured in the hearts of our children. And I see that manifest in our children today. And we have to give them that opportunity so that they can continue to carry on the legacy of the Anguilla Revolution. 55 years later, this is our calling, this is our commitment. And we should see ourselves as part of a larger story, our fates wrapped up in the fates of each other. We cannot close our eyes, numb our hearts, throw up our hands when confronted with difficult situations or the way forward is not well defined. Too many are unaware of the sheer effort, the risk and sacrifices made by our revolutionary heroes and heroines to ensure that we have this country to call our home. The words of the chorus of the national song should inspire us. With heart and soul, we'll build a nation, proud, strong, and free. We love her, hold her dear to our hearts for eternity. Let truth and right our banner be. So today, I urge you, I beseech you, let's stand proud together and make Anguilla greater on this 55th anniversary. Happy Anguilla Day to all. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless Anguilla. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we invite the Honorable Premier and Her Excellency the Governor back for the presentation of awards, and they will be assisted by Miss Hazel Daniels, Miss Anguilla 1975, but you would never be able to tell. Our first awardee, Miss Irma Carty, affectionately known as Nurse Nanton, was born in St. Kitts to an Anguillian father. After working for several years at the Joseph N. France Hospital in St. Kitts, she took up an appointment in the Anguilla Public Service in 1981 as a registered nurse, midwife, and was later promoted to ward sister at the Cottage Hospital. Her dedication to a life of service to others in the area of healthcare is exemplary. In 2019, she was inducted into the Ministry of Health's Nurses Hall of Fame. Though officially retired, she still uses her nursing expertise in the community by visiting the homebound to assist with blood pressure and blood sugar checks, She facilitates sessions for youth on the topics of first aid and healthy eating habits. At this time, we welcome Miss Alma Carty, one of our 2022 honorees. I continue. Additionally, Ms. Carty was and is heavily involved in community activities and has served in various capacities in several community and cultural organizations, all geared towards uplifting the Anguillan people. Some of them, the Lions Club of Anguilla, Carnival Queen Committee, Community Policing Group, National Creative Arts Association, Sunshine Theatre Company, the Anguilla Choral Circle, Mayumba Folkloric Theatre, and co-host of a Cool FM radio program and organizer of the station's special events for children. Our next honoree is Miss Joan Harriet Carty, and we ask her to make her way up at this time. Miss Joan Carty, affectionately called Nurse Joan, is an icon in the Valley community who has dedicated her entire life to caring for others. Nurse Joan began her nursing career in 1960 at the age of 17. She worked in every area of nursing care and became so proficient that she trained and supervised incoming nurses. From the Cottage Hospital to the Princess Alexandra Hospital, Nurse Joan maintained her caring disposition, and even after her retirement, she still put her skills to use as a caretaker at various homes and eventually as center manager at the Rosewood Center for Senior Citizens, where she still serves. Miss Joan Harriet Carty. In her community, Nurse Joan is a leader and a mentor. She became a Girl Guide at the age of 10 years and has been involved in the Anguilla Girl Guide Association for over 60 years. Nurse Joan is a leader in the organization and has worked in all branches, including the Rainbows, Brownies, Guides, and Rangers. In this role, she has molded young girls into becoming responsible and respectable citizens. She also used her influence as a leader to pass on many cultural traditions, such as the cakewalk, maypole dancing, crocheting, cooking, sewing, and other life skills. Numerous young women have benefited from her nurturing. Miss Shara Proctor is our next 2022 honoree, and she can make her way up. Miss Shara Proctor is an Anguillan long jumper who currently competes for Great Britain. She has proven herself to be an exceptional athlete and is the national record holder for both Anguilla and Great Britain. As a young athlete, Miss Proctor competed for Anguilla at several events where she established a record of excellence as a long jumper. In 2010, she announced that she would be competing for Great Britain and continued to excel while ensuring that she placed Anguilla's name on the world stage. Miss Shara Proctor. In 2012, Miss Proctor won her first senior medal for Great Britain, a bronze in the long jump in the IAAF World Indoor Athletics Championships after a national indoor record leap of 6.89 meters. In 2015, she earned a silver medal at the Doha IAAF Diamond League. Later that same year at the World Championships in Beijing, she became the first British female long jumper to exceed 7 meters when she jumped 7.07 meters, setting a new British record and earning another silver medal. Ms. Proctor engages in several philanthropic efforts geared towards supporting and mentoring young people involved in sports in Anguilla. Our 2022 honoree, Ms. Shara Proctor. Thank you. Our next honoree is another well-known household name when it comes to sports, Mr. Darnell Hughes. Zarnell Hughes. Mr. Zarnell Hughes is an Anguillan sprint sensation. He was awarded a scholarship in 2012 to attend the IAAF Regional High Performance Training Center in Jamaica. He holds the Anguillan national record in both the 100-meter and 200-meter and has personal bests of 9.91 seconds for the 100-meter and 20.02 seconds for the 200-meter. We invite Zarnell's mother, Mrs. Zarnalyn Ebanks. Mr. Hughes began representing Great Britain in 2015 and immediately cemented his position on Team GB with a win at the 2015 British Athletic Championships. As of June 2018, he is the second fastest British 100-meter sprinter in history and fourth fastest European. His time of 20.02 seconds in the 200-meter ranks him fourth fastest British 200-meter sprinter. He was named the Male Athlete of the Year in 2018 at the British Athletics Writers Association Awards. Mr. Hughes is an Olympian finalist, having competed in the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo in 2021. And you will find a record of all of his accomplishments in major competitions in the program. Mr. Zarnell Hughes. Thank you. At this time, we have another presentation of a bouquet by Miss Khadijah Richardson of St. Mary's Preschool to Her Excellency, the Governor. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, we'll have another presentation of the Anguilla Enhancement Project Award for Most Patriotic Village, 2022 to 2023. The Anguilla Enhancement Project, AEP, is an eco-friendly and cultural nonprofit organization that promotes the preservation of Anguilla's natural environment and culture through various activities and an annual competition dubbed the Best Village in Anguilla competition. This year, the AEP declared the month of May 2022 its month of national patriotic pride and encourage all of the villages registered for the Best Village competition to use the month of May to display symbols and expressions of patriotism throughout their respective villages. Today, the AEP is awarding one of its participating villages with a prize for the most patriotic village 2022 to 2023, which is sponsored by Aurora Anguilla. The winning village had various displays of national colors and Anguilla flags throughout the village. However, the most patriotic display was at the roundabout, where residents of the area conspicuously decorated and painted this public space with Anguilla's national colors. The winning village will receive a gift voucher and a mural painting within the village that fits the theme of the prize to be delivered at a later date. This mural will be the second installment of the AEP's island-wide mural map. The recipient of the Most Patriotic Village in Anguilla Award 2022 to 2023 is the village of Sholbe. And at this time, we invite the president of the AEP, Mrs. Nakishma Rajas Hull, to come forward for the presentation of this award. And accepting the award for the community outreach, and on behalf of the village of Sholbe, are Honorable Shelia Rajas Webster and Ms. Cutlen Carty. Thank you. And now for our acknowledgements and the end of my time in front of the mic. First, we acknowledge the Premier's Office, the Ministry of Economic Development, Executive Council, the Anguilla National Celebrations Committee, the Anguilla Honors and Awards Committee, the Royal Anguilla Police Force, uniformed organizations, Mons Anguilla, Sheddy's Enterprises, Titanium Audiovisual, Pastor Victor Brooks, yours truly, Mrs. Dana Connor, Miss Hazel Daniels, Miss Anguilla 1975, the Department of Information Technology and E-Government Services, the 2022 honorees. Please give them another round of applause for their dedication and contribution to social development in Anguilla. The Aurelia Kelly Primary School Choral Speaking Group and Mr. Michael Dumper Martin and Monday Mix and Beyond Pan Ensemble. Again, we have to give them another round of applause for the wonderful presentations that they made this morning. The Health Authority of Anguilla, Anguilla Red Cross, the media, protocol officers and ushers, 5-Star Media. We say thank you to all listed and anyone who has made any contribution to what I believe is quite a successful program. It's not over as yet, but do enjoy the rest. Thank you.